I'm going to send you all of my actual list of commands, but I'll run through what I've done so far. Um, so the first would have been the testing the hypothesis. Are there group differences in the measured psychological variables? So some of these things I did have some issues actually getting a good fit. I won't run any of the goodness of fit commands or the estat indices commands. I'll just have what's came up right now. So for this one, it looks like on, which is, when I ran this before, it was actually different than this. It looks like there's differences for all measurement time points. Oh, I know what I did. I actually reshaped this long. So let me actually do this is why that was weird. I'll do these ones first. I'll do the, are there differences within the group? So I've already ran the command to reshape the data. So I did the reshape long. All right, so be helpful if I didn't have that dot. So I had that, and then I ran the margins command. So that one was just for group 1. So no significant differences in any of these occasions. There wasn't any in for group 2 as well. So I can just go and do the next variable, which was self-efficacy. And then run the margins. So it looks like within group 1 from time point 1 to 3, there's a significant increase in self-efficacy. I won't run all the commands for every variable, but or for every group. So I'll just do group 1 for this. Intention, and the margins. So it looks like from time point 1 to time point 2, significant increases in intention, almost significant reduction in intention from 3 to 2 or borderline on it. And then I had expectation. So significant increase in behavioral expectations from time point 1 to time point 2. For I did make a factor analysis for planning. I didn't actually make that as part of the reshaping, so that's probably not helpful. But I did do plan sum, which was just basically 1 point for every plan that they made, and 0 points for if they didn't make a plan in the face of a barrier. So I did this. And so we're looking at a significant increase in the amount of plans that were made from time point 1 to time point 2, but also a significant reduction from time point 3 to time point 2. I think that for group 2, expectations were the only significant, behavioral expectations are only significant area where they had a reduction from 1 to 2. Okay, so I'll reshape it wide now, and I'll run the structural equation models. So first was self-efficacy. Like I was saying, I didn't have a good fit for these models. My Ramsey was a little bit high. And I don't know if that's a function of having all of these different manifest variables, but it looks like just on almost significant results or almost significant group effects on self-efficacy for time point 3, but nothing really there. There's nothing for attitude either, but I can still run it. This one had a better fit, although I don't think it ended up being significant. Yeah, so the probability it wasn't significant, so I'm not actually sure what to do with that. Next, I ran intention. And in terms of group effects on intention, it looks like there are group effects on intention at the second measurement time point. Next is behavioral expectations. And then we're just going to end up seeing the same thing. With group effects at time point 2. I did, for coping planning, I did it in 2 ways. I did it with a factor analysis. And I wasn't sure if that was necessarily the right way to do it because they're either 0 or 1, so like yes or no, I made a plan. And that was hard to get a good fit to. I mean, we still see significant group effects on time point 2, but I also ran it as a planned sum, so just the sum of how many yeses or how many times they actually made a plan. I mean, obviously, that one actually I didn't look at the probability chi-square, so that one looks like it doesn't even work out. Or maybe I'm misinterpreting that, but we still have group effects right there. Okay, so that was my structural equation modeling for group effects.